So when we're estimating square roots, sometimes we're going to be wanting to get more close to the actual value than just seeing which two numbers it'd be between. So here's an example of how we would go about that. So if we're given a problem, we need to approximate more closely. Here's the steps. First, we want to find the perfect root it's between. So that means between the square root of 4, square root of 9, or square root of 9 and square root of 16, so on and so forth. The smaller root will be the whole number. So let's say it's between square root of 4 and square root of 9. That means that the 2 would be our whole number in our answer. Then we find out how much above the smaller root it is, and that'll be the numerator. So if we're saying the square root of 6, 6 is 2 more than 4, so our numerator would be 2. The whole number, as I stated, would be 4. Then finally, we find the difference between the two roots, and that will be the denominator. So since square root of 6 is between 4 and 9, we do 9 minus 4 to get 5, so our denominator would be 5. So an example here, square root of 20. Once again, 20 is not a perfect square, but we can find it goes right here between 16 and 25. So since it's between 16 and 25, we look at the smaller one, which shows us 4, so our whole number would be 4. Then, once again, 20 is 4 bigger than 16 because we are on step 3, which is finding the numerator. So we see that 20 minus 16 gives us 4, so the numerator is 4. And then 25 minus 16 is 9, so we're looking here, 25 minus 16 equals 9, so the denominator in this equation, or this answer, would be 9. So therefore, the square root of 20 is approximately 4 4/9. Remember, this is not exact, but this gives us pretty close. Looking on a calculator now, we would see that the square root of 20 actually equals 4.472 ... so on and so forth. However, if I look at it, so 0.4721 is with this exact. Our answer, with it being with 4/9, is 0.444, continuing. So we are within 3/100ths off. So it's very close. This isn't exact, but this is an example that will help you get pretty close.